Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for Aries. That's Aries in all placements. It's timeless, general. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am revisiting the WTF spread. I really enjoy this spread. And it's for when Ish is all effed up. And right now we have at least two planets in retrograde. And I thought, oh, what a perfect time. I think the last two times I did this spread, Mercury was also in retrograde. So we have Mercury and we now have Mars. And so there's some stuff that's kind of funky right now. So I figured, yeah, this is perfect. Lioness Kitty Cat, good morning, beautiful. So glad you made it. So let me start by getting some prosperity dust on the table. And there's the sun, everyone's favorite Aries. Glad you made it. Yes. Let's see. So I think I'm just gonna dive in with this. Yeah. I'm gonna start with a new deck that was just gifted to me. This deck is amazing. It's called the Science Tarot, or just Science Tarot. And this deck was created by a group of scientists, and there are different artists, I think, for different suits, and the suits themselves are super cool. And I'll just speak to them as I pull cards out. So I'm going to use this deck as the baseline. And the way this works is we have what the, which is the situation, and then we'll have the challenge card. And then, so it goes, what the actual F, question mark, exclamation point. So we're going to pick cards for each of those. And there's Linda too. Hello, good morning. All right, so start out with the situation. This is what the. We've got the moon, chemical spirits, 18. For some reason, I don't know why, this person reminds me a little bit of Michael Jackson. I think it's the face. I think this is supposed to be female, though. A scientist laying in the water, contemplating the mysteries of the universe. And I haven't had a chance to dive into the deck of chemical spirits. I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's like I don't know, the different elements or something. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So we've got the moon, and then the challenge is five of beakers. Wildfire. Oh boy. Okay. Got a forest fire here. Wildfire. All right, so that's a challenge. Okay, actual is what is real. So we have what is real, dormancy, 4 of beakers. And then F, what the actual F, this is what's wrong. We've got death, phase transition, Scorpio energy. And with that moon there, we have Pisces and Cancerian energy. Some water going on here. Okay, so question mark. Where do you need more info? Oh no, sorry, this is the Emperor. Crystallization. There's your energy. That's Aries right there, right? Am I saying that right? Is that true? Yes, I believe so. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Suddenly having a brain fart. Okay, and then we have exclamation point. What can you do about it? What's the possible solution here? 10 of beakers, evolving. Ooh. Oh, I like that. All right. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm gonna dive into some other decks and clarify what this is all about. Going with the light seers. Um, yeah. Sorry. I'm still like Emperor Aries, right? Right? Pretty sure. Because the Hierophant is Taurus. Comes right after the Emperor. So going with it. Morning brain. Pardon my morning brain. All right, so we have the moon here. This is the situation. Um, this could be fears, could be something that's hidden, trying to contemplate or spending time contemplating um, within the within the emotions, delving into the emotions somehow. Um, I guess I'm doing reversals. I guess so. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. This is clarifying the moon. And the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. And that Page of Swords is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's this could be speaking to a breakup. Um, Possibly with somebody who's younger. Doesn't have to be a breakup. I mean, it could be a breakup of a romantic situation. It could also be like a breakup of a friendship or a partnership of some kind. A lab partner. Um, it looks like we have this energy of. I get one more. I get one more. King of Pentacles, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a split of some kind, a separation, um, disharmony because of this Page of Swords energy. This is really like it's it's that energy. I wish I could think of the right words to sum it up succinctly, but it's like somebody who just wants to talk and being kind of annoying about it, even cruel. Um, there's this. It's like it's like somebody who doesn't have all the facts. You kind of picture a teenager here who's just like, you don't know what you're talking about, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And they have no basis for what they're saying. They haven't done the research, and that's the thing. Like, she's looking at a book here, right? And she's got all the light bulbs. In reverse, like, no one's looked at a book, no one's done any research, no one has any like true original ideas, but they're acting and talking like they do. And and can be quite biting with their communication. Yeah, very disruptive. And so there's this it's like, okay, there's this disharmony at the very least, could be a separation of some kind. And the King of Pentacles upright kind of feels like maybe you were dealing with this page energy. It could be somebody, could be a child, or it could be somebody who they're either younger than you, or they're just kind of immature. And it feels kind of like a blessing in disguise, because I feel like this is your energy where you're like, okay, well, I'm in this king energy. I know what I need to do. I've done the research. I've done all the groundwork to get me to where I am. Very prosperous, very business minded, um, super abundant and confident and comfortable. And it's like I feel like you're bringing in it, like you just naturally embody this energy of, yeah, like you've got some knowledge under your belt. You've, like I said, you've done the research. You know what's up. And it could be where maybe you had some altercation, and this actually solidified your standing, or it helped you to rise up. Ultimately, though, this is all clarifying the moon, which is like, um it could be, I mean, typically the moon is about things that are hidden, could be fears, but there is very much this contemplative energy of just like, okay, I'm just gonna lay here in the water. I'm gonna lay here in my emotions. Now, this person is floating on water, not actually submerged. So there's something about willing to be in the emotions, but not being drowned by them. And it's kind of being comfortable enough in the emotions to be able to, like, yeah, contemplate the mysteries of the universe. There's something about tapping in to the intuition. There's a feeling of solitude and quiet, and like knowing that there has to be some kind of solution here, or trying to figure out how to move on, how to uncover something that, I don't know, I mean, I suppose there could be secrets that you're keeping from someone, because, as a form of self-protection, or you're just kind of like, I mean, not necessarily secrets, but just, yeah, kind of keeping things hidden, because this is a very solitary energy, and it's just like, okay, I'm in my little lake, I'm by myself, I'm contemplating the idea that we actually live in the matrix. This is all just a computer simulation. I mean, the way that all of this is up here, um, kind of reminds me of like movies I've seen where there's like these glitches, and you can see the makeup of the world, or the reality showing through. Okay, yeah, onward. So, so the challenge is wildfire. Let me go with a different deck. Um, I'm going with the Tarot of Transcendence. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay. This could be a work thing. Like I said, like a business partnership, a lab partner, something. Um, ooh, Temperance in reverse. That's Sagittarian energy. And Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see, there's been some kind of separation. There is disharmony for sure. Things are out of balance. You two are not working well together. You are not on the same page. I mean, I suppose it could be a situation where you're kind of stuck. Sometimes we're stuck having to deal with people in our work environment, and we don't want to quit, or we can't leave, or something. And so we're just having to deal with the weirdness. All of this is like, yeah, everything's askew. And it's just drama. There's so much drama here. Something's getting blown up. And I feel like it doesn't have to be this way, but you're dealing with somebody who's super volatile. There's a good sum it up word. Yeah. There's a lot of volatility here, and something is out of control. This drama, this chaos, this, it could be a lot of fighting, arguments, competition, like not healthy competition. It's like this person is trying to one up you or something. At every turn, you're like, "Hey, I've got this great idea." And they're like, "I no, that's not gonna work. My idea is better." Or, it could even be that kind of thing where somebody's like, you're like, "I have this great idea." And then they come along and they're like, "Hey, I have a better idea." And then they like repeat your idea and take the credit for it. But yeah, the Four of Wands in reverse, disharmony. There's a lack of structure. Stability is off. Anyway, wow, this is intense. I can see why you're just you're just like, "Oh my god, I need to just lay here and decompress." You're seeing, oh, like that what I was saying about the Matrix. It's like you're seeing under the surface now. Maybe you didn't before. And you're starting to see things are glitching and you're like, "Oh, I'm really like," and you could be kind of intuitively picking up on something here. But anyway, let's keep going. Um, it is Monday as I'm doing this, so I'm going to go with the Mystic Tarot. What's it called? Mystic Mondays. Thank you. Okay, so that's what the. So what the actual? So what's real? We have this Four of Beakers. Um, and I'll just say, so in this deck, in the science deck, wands are Bunsen burners. um, Pentacles is a magnifying glass, and swords is scalpel. just, I just think that's brilliant. All right. So anyway, we have dormancy here. We have this Four of Beakers clarified by the Chariot. Cancerian energy again. The Sun in reverse. There's Leo. And Princess of Cups in reverse, which is page. Yeah, see, we've got another page in reverse. This is someone who's not willing to back down. This is someone who's like, "No, I'm right. I'm always right." It's someone who, I said volatile, like emotionally volatile. Um, it's interesting because we have the Chariot upright. It's like there's forward movement here, but it is not happy. It is not fulfilling. It's like somebody who wants victory at all cost, and they're making it happen, but it's because they're like the squeaky wheel. Squeaky wheel is the one that gets greased, right? So, it's this is somebody who's just really like problem child. Oh, it's frustrating. And this is causing a feeling of like, if you don't have, like, what do you do in a situation like this? Like, your hands are tied. I feel like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just, ugh, God, it's sucking the life and the joy out of you. It's like spilling. It feels like it's spilling over into your personal life. Or if this is your personal life, you're like, I don't even like there's so much like apathy here, and I don't know, maybe you feel like you just want to like drop everything and drive away. Go drive to Mexico. Go to another country. Go like where you're not here. Um because you feel like that is where your victory lies, is not in this situation. Because currently you're just kind of There's just kind of this stuck feeling. It's that emotional neutral. It's like I don't know. It's even more than that. Like dormancy. Like something. It's almost like you're you're trying your very best. Maybe you're naturally kind of a even keel person. Naturally, you have a pretty long fuse and you're pretty good about like managing other energies, handling this kind of thing. And I feel your fuse getting closer and closer to the point where you're like this dormancy feels like you're that anger, that frustration, that point of frustration where you kind of explode, that you're getting closer and closer to that it is currently dormant because you seem to be doing a good job of keeping your cool, but you're getting closer and closer to, we see these reptiles and fish coming up out of the water, coming up onto land. There's a something's changing. There's an evolution that's happening within you because you're being pushed closer and closer to your breaking point. So then the F, what's wrong is death. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna go with the cat tarot. What is this death about? I kind of feel like it's your breaking point. No, but this is what's actually wrong. Ooh, I said it, evolution, evolving, because that's the what you can do. Okay, so this death, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Death in reverse. And I love this. I was hoping this would come out actually. We've got the vacuum of death. Yeah, we've got death. Death in reverse. Um, hang on. And the 7. Oh my god, this is the 7 of swords. Okay. This is this situation is futile. Futile? However you say it, futile. Feudal, Feud. This is and there's something here about not wanting this to end, resisting the ending, but also resisting a transformation. Somebody is stuck. They're like, no, it's my way or the highway kind of thing, throwing tantrums, out of control. There's a feeling of like it could be kind of extreme anger also, but it can also be where it's like I said, like all the passion, all the excitement, all the inspiration is just being sucked out of the situation. But there's a resistance to changing it somehow. I kind of feel like it's this person you're dealing with because you're dealing with somebody who is manipulative, vindictive. They want what they want and they're going to do whatever they can to get it. I mean, this person, oh my god. And so I feel like you're seeing very clearly. This is all clarifying death. It's like this person is karma's going to catch up to this person somehow, some way. I think through you taking the high road is my feeling. We'll find out. Yeah, because we have the emperor. I feel like you're reaching your breaking point and you're seeing very clearly this can't keep going on this way. And maybe you for a time were resisting ending this, but you're coming to the point where you're like, there's nothing to be gained out of this. In fact, it is, I feel like it is truly sucking the life out of you. You're like, for my own protection, I need to I need to end this once and for all. But for whatever reason, there's resistance to doing that. I'm sure you have good reasons for it. Ugh, it's like, I don't this I'm kidding, it hurts me. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. And that's actually true. God, if you are a parent dealing with a child, oh God. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, so whoever this is, they are such a pain in the ass. Oh, I'm feeling the frustration so much. Okay, so where do you need more info? We've got the Emperor. Emperor upright. This is your energy. This is you being like, okay, crystallization. How do I take control of this situation? So let's go with the Dream Keepers Tarot. Hey, Mojo Tarot made it. Good morning. So glad you made it to this wonderful narrative about some crazy drama. Oh my God. All right. So, yeah, we've got the Emperor clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting that we have the King and Queen of Pentacles both upright here. And we've got Death in reverse again. Huh. 10 of Cups in reverse. Where do you need more info? Okay, you're maybe a part of what this is you I talk about this on my channel a lot, but our outer reality reflects what's going on within us. Maybe there's something about you needing to do some of your own shadow work, because ultimately we cannot control what's going on outside of us. The only thing we have control over us is our own selves and our reactions, our responses. And if we are seeing something that is really got kind of out of control, it's like, okay, what in me is attracting this, is reflecting this? Because I feel like you're this King of Pentacles upright, and this Queen of Pentacles here is upright. And so it's like, maybe there's, okay, so if say this is something that's going on at work. This could be, say this is your spouse, and they, these two usually married, usually very abundant couple. And you're like, oh my God, you're going home every night to your spouse, and you're like, oh my God, let me tell you the crazy, the latest crazy of the day. And this person might have might have some wisdom for you, but you're kind of, and it could be that. And then the other thing I was getting is maybe this is an aspect of you, your feminine side, that is the intuitive side, right? That kind of receptive, intuitive side, that like you're used to taking action, you're used to kind of knowing what to do and going for it. And it's like whatever energy this is, whether this is someone else or this is you, there's something about talking about, why are you not walking away? Why are you not letting this go? This should be, this should end. 100%. This should end. What's in the way of that? How do you take control and turn this around so that it works out in your favor? Because somehow, some way, you're losing your power. You're giving your power away in some way. And I feel like this really speaks to this moon, where you're kind of like, okay, how can I dive into the depths of myself? Where do I go to figure out what I need to do, to take back the control, to crystallize my power? Because I feel like you have felt powerless. And I mean, it's almost it almost feels like um maybe this is like the boss's child who just has free reign and gets to do whatever they want, and you're like, like, you don't have a say. How is this even happening? This doesn't make sense. The boss's child, or it's like your partner and they just let anyway, I don't know. This is going to be different for everyone, but there's something about talking to, whether this is within yourself or someone who they're a counterpart of sorts, and they're basically helping you to reflect on what's not working. How do you fix it? How do you gain your control back? Somebody has some information for you that's going to help you. And so then I love this. What can you do? 10 of beakers. You can evolve. Um, Let me go with the I'm going to go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. King of Swords in reverse. Death. We have death on the table 4 times. 4 times. 2 in reverse, 2 upright. Where are we at? Oh my God. Page of Pentacles. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So says this is recognizing. Okay. Recognizing that you are dealing with somebody who ultimately you have a lot more knowledge, a lot more wisdom. You you have a lot more tools in your tool belt. You know what you know. And it feels like this person is you're kind of you've been in a process of devolving, because I feel like you naturally, like I was talking about your fuse. Your fuse is it's you're getting to the point where you're going to explode, and I feel like you see this in yourself, where there's this energy of like you find yourself being super, like you're very angry, and there's this kind of harsh, I don't know, this harsh side of you. This could be this person as well. I mean, they're showing up as pages all over, but this person could be in a position of power. This typically is a card of, like, the narcissist. This is somebody who is, they either don't speak the truth, they twist the truth, or they like to use the truth as a way to harm rather than help, just to be a dick, right? And there's this is what you can do. it's time to end this. And whether you feel yourself, you feel that you are devolving into this and you're like, this isn't me. This is something is happening within me because of dealing with this situation, or this is the person. But either way, it's all about ending this. This is what you can do. It's time to cut your losses, whatever that looks like. And understand that in doing that, it's going to help you transform. She's got the butterfly there. And it's time to start anew. I don't know. Maybe you're in a position of power. You're kind of big boss, king of pentacles, and you're like, in order to maintain my sanity, I need to start over. But I know exactly what I need to do to to rise back up again. So how about I start watering something that's actually going to grow, that's not going to deplete me. And so it's like taking that awesome practical mind of yours and putting it to really good use, and that turns into your ultimate wish fulfillment, happily ever after. Whatever that means, but it's like it's deciding to this has happened. I don't know, I heard it in the news a while back, but how in some places they're taking down dams and they're letting the water flow again, and it's like it's bringing back all this wildlife. It's kind of it's bringing the ecosystem back into balance, and I feel like that's what you're here kind of in the reservoir, and you're like, I need to knock down this dam. I need to let the water flow again. And that is what's going to bring back all this life. This, because here we see the creatures coming up out of the water. There is an evolution that's happening within you, and you're coming to the understanding that I feel like, if you go ahead and you end this, and I really think you're going to, because and you know that it's the right thing for you, and you know you can rebuild, it's all gonna work out. You're gonna end up in such a better place than where you even started, even before all the nonsense. So dang, okay, this is, yeah, I gotta I gotta end this. Let me finish with I'll finish with a chakra card. I mean, sometimes our greatest teachers are the people who are the biggest pain in the ass, because it forces us to have to figure out how to overcome, how to become a better version of ourselves, to overcome, not fight fire with fire, not fight fire with fire. You have to be the water to put out the fire. That's, yeah. Ooh, courage, solar plexus chakra. Yeah, see, I talked about your power, giving your power away. That's solar plexus. Whatever this is, it takes courage. I have the strength, courage, and willpower to face my fears and see my desires, dreams, and goals through to completion. Yes, you do. I release the need to be anything other than who I am in order to succeed. Yeah. I believe in myself and have the courage to fail and succeed. And it says, I am possible. And I just read a great quote, which was something like, success does not happen. See, it's something about success doesn't happen. I wish I could remember this. It's like success is not opposite of failure. Failure is a part of success. You know, that's a part of failure is how we learn. It's like that Thomas Edison quote. I didn't fail 10,000 times. I found 10,000 ways something didn't work. And that all leads to success. And so you have the courage to fail, to do something wrong, but then knowing that that's going to lead to your success. This is, I am possible. You are possible. You know, you have what it takes to put in the work and get exactly what you want out of it. So tap into that courage. I mean, I think you're getting to that point where you're kind of like, I don't have a choice. I mean, you can choose to stay in the situation, but I think it's really, I'm talking to Aries here. People with any kind of Aries, any kind of fire in their chart, like eventually they have the ability to go, okay, I'm gonna, I'm gonna take control. I'm gonna do this. We've got a bear, we've got a lion, we've got a dragon. Yeah, this is tapping into that fierce, fiery part of yourself and just like, all right, I'm going to do what I need to do. Be better for it. So there it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah! And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave a comment if it resonates.